Welcome to Communicate Better with AI, a simple series designed to help you get clearer, more useful, and more relevant results from AI. Using AI is easy, communicating with it well is the part that makes the real difference. AI cannot read your mind, it does not automatically know your situation, your audience, your preferences, or the result you have in mind. It can only work with the information you give it. That is why clear communication matters. A small change in the way you ask can completely change the answer you receive. In lesson 1, we are going to understand why AI answers sometimes feel generic, formal, or disconnected from what you actually need. You will learn why this happens, what AI is missing, and the simple habit that can help you get much better answers. Let us begin. Have you ever asked AI to write something and thought, this is okay, but it does not really sound like me? Now, compare these two requests. The first person says, write an email to my boss. The second person explains who the boss is, what needs to change, why it needs to change, how long the email should be, and how it should sound. Basically, same AI but very different result. The tool did not change, the request did. And that is one of the biggest reasons some AI answers feel generic while others feel useful and ready to use. You do not need technical skills to get better results. You simply need to give AI clearer direction. Most of us are used to typing just a few words into a search engine, for example, cheap flights from Dubai, best restaurant nearby, how to make a presentation that works because a search engine is designed to find pages that already exist. AI works in a different way. It does not simply pull up information, it creates a fresh response based on what you ask. That is why a few keywords often do not give the best result with AI. The goal is not just to type words, the goal is to explain the task clearly. When your instruction is clear, the response becomes more useful, more relevant, and much closer to what you actually need. AI does not know your background. A simple way to understand AI is to imagine a brilliant new colleague. They are fast, they can read, write, organize ideas, and work in many different styles. But it is still their first day. They do not know you. They do not know your boss, your audience, your company, or the way you usually communicate. So if you say, write an email to my boss, they will probably create something polite and general. Not because they are bad at the job, because they do not have enough background. AI is highly capable, but it only knows what you tell it. Unclear requests lead to average answers. Here is one rule worth remembering: unclear request, average answer. When your request does not include enough detail, AI has to fill in the blanks. If you say, make this better, AI has to guess what better means. Do you want it shorter? Friendlier, more professional, more persuasive, easier to understand. If you say write a post, AI has to guess the topic, audience, platform, tone, and length. Every missing detail gives AI another chance to move away from what you actually wanted. That is why many AI responses feel generic. The goal is simple: do not make AI guess too much, give it the important details, and the answer becomes much more useful. Check before you press enter. Here is one small habit that can improve almost every AI answer. Before you press enter, pause for a moment and ask yourself, could a smart stranger complete this task using only what I have written? If the answer is no, add what is missing. Who is this for? What exactly do I need? Why do I need it? How should the final result sound or look? You do not need to write a very long prompt, you just need to make the task clear. In the next video, we will look at the 4 simple ingredients that make an AI request much more useful. Once you understand them, your answers will feel clearer, more relevant, and far less generic.